normally don't do 4 days. This is my 4th day.
I know,
so
I know.
I'm sure everybody's tired of me.
No
by now.
way. How do we ever get tired of Jay King? Because we're starting off with a customer pick favorite. So we originally offered, this is our Hubei Iron Mountain and Hubei Turquoise combination. This necklace at $165. First time ever, but very, very limited. I must say that at $139.90. And let me tell you, there's a lot of turquoise going on in this piece.
This is mess. And this, okay, just so everybody knows, see these huge nuggets here? Those are natural nuggets. All we did was polish these. These things are collectible. Literally, if you took it off the necklace, just this right here, just even that one, you could probably, is worth what the whole design is. These are all part, and this is what makes Hubei so unique, so different. And then this is a combination of Iron Mountain and Hubei Turquoise for the rondelles. They're mixed. This is more Iron Mountain up here, the upper, but even some of these rondelles can be Hubei. Like I guarantee you that is right there. I can tell the Hubei. But this is what makes this. And this is, for people who don't know about Hubei, this is what they call antique turquoise or vintage turquoise, highly collectible. This was all mined in the late 70s, early 80s. So that's when this was actually mined. It's impossible to get this. They just spent, actually one of my partners in my turquoise buying group, he was one of the original, actually the Chu family was the family that actually owned the Hubei deposit. There were numerous miners in the Hubei, Hubei mining area. There were actually several different miners, but they were the ones that actually owned the property. Okay. So they had the miners were mining the turquoise, but they were the ones that owned the land that the turquoise was on, and they were the ones that actually that they paid, right? That they paid for their spot to mine out of.
And these are both out of China, correct?
This was all China, and here's the thing with Hubei, right? Hubei is like, it's part of our history, and it's a part of China's history, but more so, it's a part of American history. And for people who don't know this, China back then was a closed society. It's only, in the last few decades, is where China has opened up to the world and to the markets. Before that, it was all closed society. You really didn't have a lot of marketing, especially there was no real trade with Westerners. This has been since the 60s is when it started all opening up. In the 70s, there was, that is when they first kind of discovered, Hubei was the first turquoise that they really discovered in China. It was American miners and American lapidarists from New Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada that actually started this all. They went there, and literally they went into China when they literally were pioneers, Western pioneers. They went in, showed them how to mine it. They also showed them how to cut it and work it, and then they also showed them how to market it. The Americans are the ones that brought it to the market. They did the whole thing. They're the ones that showed them how to mine it. They're the ones that showed them how to cut the material, use the material in the best way.
That was in the 70s?
Pardon me?
That was in the 70s?
That was in that was in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and then this was mined from the late 70s to the early 80s, and then the government came in and shut it down. To this day, even if you're a Chinese national, you have to have a special permit to go into this area, and the whole mining area is locked down.
So are these parcels from way back when, or
how we got this particular
fewer than 100, by the way.
Okay,
these are all going to go.
How we got these, and how we got these nuggets, right, to make this.
Yeah.
One of the Chu family members, actually 2 of them, got involved, and we sent people to the region. And what they did is for 3 years, they did kind of like, how people like, we buy gold, we buy silver.
Yeah.
They did the same thing that we buy turquoise.
Oh, interesting.
And so they had all these different people come in and bring in what they had.
Well, if you're currently in the ordering process, we have a count at you is very final call. We are running all the reviews at the bottom at 165, which everybody loved this piece.